when leading teams, and especially creative teams, it's very important to understand the process of what is producing the creative outcome. And if we take any cross-disciplinary team, say from different fields of culture or arts, or if we take a jazz band, for instance, it all starts with a shared language. And sometimes we think we say a word and think that everybody understands it the same way. It's sometimes not. Think about the jazz band who says that let's play a certain tune, with 8-bar vamp, with bossa nova style, etc. These words form the shared language. 8-bar vamp does not say anything for the uninvited, the non-musicians maybe, but for them it has a very clear meaning. It's not exactly the same in everyone, but it's still close enough so that they can continue. So shared language is the first element. The second element is active listening. So in any type of collaborative, creative work, leading teams, you have to pay attention to what others are doing and saying. And doing it actively means that you not only hear what people are saying or doing, but you also sort of reflect on it yourself. So active listening, even if you have shared language, it really is of no use unless people are listening to each other. So the third element then is support. And it goes both ways. It's both giving support to one another and also receiving, accepting support. So in a creative team, this is what happens. People come with ideas, and that's why the leader's job, the task of promoting the dialogue, trying to get everybody to share diverse opinions, viewpoints, is really important, because then you can take that as support and build on it. This is actually what jazz musicians do very much. They hand over to the next soloist, maybe give some ideas along the way that the next one is taken in as building blocks for the next solo. It happens in cross-disciplinary teams as well. This supporting, accepting and giving support is very important, because that forms the basis for initiative taken. People taking responsibility of, okay, now I know how to proceed with this I need to do. So common language, shared language, active listening, support and initiative taking. Those are the four elements that the leader of teams should promote. To establish, okay, what do we mean by this? And making sure that the people listen also to each other, they accept the support and they give support to one another, and then also are required to take responsibility for their own actions and also for the team. And sometimes we can go the other way of these four elements. If a leader asks why aren't people taking responsibility, why don't they come with initiatives, then you can ask, well, do you have support in the organization, in the team? Are people supporting your ideas? Well, if not, then maybe people are not just paying attention, they're not listening to what's being said, what's being done. And if they're not listening, maybe it's because there's a lack of shared terminology, shared language. So it goes both ways, this process. And the leader's job is to try to facilitate this process in the best way possible.